Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Carmen-Amy or Carmen-Amy123 here on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. Um, and these are 100 days of me being a teenager for the last time. Um, on the 21st of December, I'll be turning 20 years old. So that is 93 days away. I can catch you guys up on the last 7 days. So I can like flashback you guys to the 100th day, but I can't recall what that day is. Hi, it's Editing Carmen here, and Editing Carmen knows what the last 100 days was, or the 100th day before 21st, because I have a calendar and Google, which Recording Me did not have. Although this is also Recording Me. Anyway, you know what I mean. Um, on the 100th day before the 21st of December was the 12th of was the 12th of September. Don't think I did anything like special. It probably looked like how most of my days have looked like for the last few months, which is bed rot. No, sorry, sleep in until 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m., which is such a waste, honestly. And I can say that with confidence because when these last few days, or the 2 days that I like stayed up all night and like, started off my day early 8 a.m. or like 6 a.m. and got out of my room, the days felt more fulfilling, longer. Today doesn't really count because I spent a lot of it in my room again. Um, but yeah. Um, so wake up 1 p.m. plus minus. Then got on my phone for like another hour or two. Then go have my first meal of the day. Come back into my room. Go on my phone. Um, do that until nighttime and then go to sleep at a really late hour and then repeat, which it might sound nice if you haven't done that in a while, but when you do it every day for months on end, it gets really depressing and quite dangerous, to be honest. I think it's about time that I take control back of my life for myself, because it's always been me steering the wheel. I've been driving a bit recklessly, so let's control it up a bit. And that doesn't mean not having fun, it just means actually having fun and enjoying life and not just wasting it on my phone. The 99th day probably looks similar to that one, and same goes for the 97th. Although the 97th was my cat's given birthday, Pixie. I got her in 2016, so she turned 8 years old, if I'm counting correctly, which is a lot to take in. She's my little angel, and I love her, and so grateful to have had her, or so grateful to have gotten her. There's a few things that if I could, I would do them a bit differently, just in terms of like the person I am and was, like on my phone. I could have spent more time with her as a kitten, and I'm worried that because I didn't spend as much time with her. Don't get me wrong, first of all, like I spent time with her, she was sitting with me and sleeping with me, but I wish I like actually paid attention to her. And well, I did pay attention to her, but paid more attention to her and like played with toys. I recently got kittens this year. They were rescues. They were found at ShopRite, at a super. They were found at a supermarket's headquarters and in pallets, which are like wooden crate type things. And there were three of them found there. So we got two brothers. The third one was adopted before we got them. So we assume that there's a mommy and daddy cat out there who, try to put the kittens in a safe space, and either those cats came from far and wide, or they they were there. I don't know. Um, if you want to support the person where we got them from, I'll leave a link in the description or a number or something. Um, she fosters kittens and gives them to families who are gonna love and care for them. She they run a non-profit organization, so any support is helpful. Um, and hey, if you want to adopt a cat, hey, if you want to adopt a cat, you know where to find them. I can't remember what day I was at. Okay, 100 is 12, 99, 13, 94. What? 98 I'm at was Pixie's given birthday. 97, I believe. The next day, actually, the next day, I actually met with a friend I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen her since last year. Um, just because I don't know, life's busy, and that's so normal. You know, I mean, it's different when you're in school together and you see each other every day and have like the same schedules. Um, but it's okay. Like, and I promise you, when we saw each other on Friday, it was like there was no time apart, it was just the same as it always was. So if you're getting older as well, or gonna get older, and you find that like you don't get to spend as much time with your friends as you used to, that's okay. But you can always make time. Anyway, the next day was Saturday. Can't remember what I did. I think I watched rugby with the family, but I might be mixing up my weeks. I don't know, guys. Like I said, the days kind of start to blur together when you waste your time. Oh, wait. I can't really think of anything else big or special that happened. So, well, last night I pulled an all-nighter because I was watching videos, and then I realized at like midnight that, oh yeah, it's a full moon. Then I went outside and wrote a song under the full moon. Stayed outside for like 2 hours, did not realize the 2 hours had passed. Wrote like 4 lines, came back inside, saw that it was 2 a.m., went back on my phone. Then it flashed forward to 4 a.m., and then I was like, okay, so I'm staying up because the sun's coming out soon. I'm tired. Something else I did was make some art the previous all nighter, not last night, because I bite my pen sometimes, and this pen had already been through it. Actually, it might have been an okay pen, but I ended up somehow getting the front. I can insert a photo. The tip of the pen came off, and then ink was everywhere. There was ink on my hand, and then I was like, I can make art using that ink. So I created like stuff, and it almost looks like blood. Well, like because it's a heart. I don't know. But I kind of thought about doing these sort of patterns, like these thinner ones are just normal pen. But I thought about like doing that sort of vibe, like things coming out and netting and whatever. So happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. Last the last time that I slept was previous night when I slept like 12 hours, but before that I didn't sleep. So yeah, and before that my sleep schedule's been wrecked. That's also another thing. So my goals, that was a plastic bag on my floor. I need to clean my room. That's part of the goals. My goals are of my last 100 days of being a teenager. One, prepare myself for the next few years. That means cleaning my room, getting a plan, all of that stuff. But two, and I want to say most importantly, is living it up. If I think about this last year, I have wasted so much time spending time on my phone, sleeping in, and it's fun. I enjoy doing it, but it's my comfort zone. And they say your comfort zone will kill you. So let's step out of my comfort zone and become my true, authentic self that I deserve to see in myself. But more importantly, all of you deserve to see in me as well. Because if I look at some things that I've put out that, I've had to actually remove because I was like, I'm not being a good influence. But if I look at some of those things, I'm like, Carmen, one, you're doing yourself a disfavor, but two, you're doing every single person watching your videos a disfavor because you're spreading your negativity out into the world, and that's not the person I want to be. That's not the person I want to be for all of you, and that's not the person I want to be for me. So maybe this is a bit of a glow up. Maybe it's a bit of a get my things together. Also, my arm is getting tired. That's another thing. I'm weak. I need to exercise, but like, because I haven't done it a lot recently, it's hard. But maybe that's another thing I can add into the series. So watch me get stronger, get healthier, get my things together. But more importantly, sorry, I just burped and spoke. More importantly, have fun. So if you're a friend and you're seeing this, feel free to reach out because I think I'm gonna start reaching out to people and trying to make plans and catch up and see people who I haven't seen in a while. Okay, lots of love to you all. See you tomorrow or whenever. See you in the next one.